Hi everybody, welcome to the trending stream here on the World Wide Web. Please subscribe, click and hit that bell when you subscribe, and you should be notified if I come out with a brand new video. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you again for the support. And in this channel, I cover the trending topics. Like last night, I covered Facebook and Instagram go down, and I really tried to connect a lot of dots. What is happening on Facebook? Nothing happens by accident, right? They had a total blackout right when this woman here, a former employee of Facebook, basically started ousting them out. And of course, now going into a Senate committee. And of course, why did all this happen? Because maybe they were scrubbing some things out. And the whistleblower, Francis, says the buck stops with Mark Zuckerberg. Okay, she tears into Zuckerberg for putting astronomical profits before people and insists he knows sites are harming children, and that leads to violence in blistering Senate hearing, guys. And that's the reality. I talked about it in last night's video that they have Instagram reports. Their own studies show that young teenagers, especially young women, young girls, get more suicidal thoughts, get more jacked up, have more mental problems in some sense because, they're trying to chase those hearts and those likes, and they feel insecure and they feel depressed. Most of the time, and even you probably have felt it, you're on, these social medias and you're like, this sucks. I don't feel like I should. They control the narrative the same way you watch the news and they fill you with all the garbage, and you turn off the TV and you're like, you just feel down. And they control Mark Zucker, right? He controls the narrative. They control the algorithms. This is how they play the game. It's called social engineering. And they are grabbing huge, mega profits, billions and billions of dollars, and they don't care, right? The subcommittee chairman, right, called Mark Zuckerberg to testify, but of course he's selling. The billionaire's selling somewhere. Francis said that there's no similarity powers of companies, that they use these unilateral to control the masses or whatnot. The whistleblower blamed Facebook for the January 6th Capitol riots or whatever, and they share the guilt for the mass killings at the things. Again, they're pushing these narratives. Instagram shows all these models. They push Kim Kardashian. They push all these, witches and all these things, guys. They're doing it on purpose because, again, it's more profitable and it's more division, okay? For lots of these stories and the voting and, this and that, guys. It's sad. And so she came out and she says they don't care. Just like anything. It's harming young people. And they don't care. It's all about the money here. You see, meanwhile, while she's here, right? I don't know if she's in Washington, but now you have Mark Zuckerberg and his wife there just selling. Don't care. Making millions and millions. Of course, Zuckerberg lost a lot of money yesterday, millions, or they said, or billions, and all these things. So there it is. And who even knows, guys? I don't believe anything. Here you see this woman. She looks attractive, blonde hair, blue eyes, all these things, and she's a whistleblower. And to me, also, it could be more censorship, guys. At the end of the day, this is what the system wants, right? And these guys are all scummy, right? We know back in 2010, I covered it in my old channel. Their systems, and even the lady says, is this the ill ones? I can't say it. But yeah, it's always been predicated on that. Of course, Mark Zuckerberg now is doing, VR and stuff like that as well. That gets into the psyche of the masses as well. Guys, it's all social engineering. It's all control, mind, whatever. And it is what it is. You got this guy here who's a devil. Or you believe what you want to believe, guys. Again, all I'm doing here is I'm connecting the dots, putting it together. Bottom line, they're jacking up people. They're jacking people up. You know, now the youth is always, you go anywhere, right after school or anything, kids are always on their phone. It's done on purpose. They use likes like gambling, and people need reassurance and all these things. That's the facts, guys. It's corruption. We need to space ourselves from certain social medias. Again, I do social media to try to help people see what is happening. Also, another person that was into social media, a YouTuber, Instagram, Gabby, right? Again, social media now is under attack. All these things. We know now it's corruption. And this is a story that never leaves, guys. I mean, really, to be honest, it's a trending topic and I need to talk about it, I guess, because that's the name of the channel. But I'm sick of this story, to be honest, because I know that this in itself is a distraction, right? The social media, Instagram, vlogger, all these things. And, you know, you got the Gabby story. And then you got the circus clowns, right? The circus clowns are out and about. Like this guy right here, right? This dude with, you know, it looks like the Knights Templar crosses and all these things, right? Because it's all part of the system. And now the dog, the bounty hunter, hands over evidence to the FBI that makes his Florida campsite. He continues to hunt for Brian, Dirty Laundrie, right? We know that. And says he got tips now from here to Tennessee. Dog bounty hunter, the clown, right? This is the clown show. Dog the bounty hunter has turned over the authorities' evidence, and he said said can be examined to have DNA to prove the fugitive Brian Dirty Laundrie's, presence. Dog the clown hunter, whatever, handed over some items found on an island near DeSoto Park. Remember, the family went there, and we're going to talk about the sister that was there too. She went to the park. He has been working to give in a tip about Brian Laundrie sighting near the Appalachian Trails. Laundrie is said to have flagged down Dennis Davis, 53, on Saturday. Some guy said he seen him in a truck or whatever. Davis said Laundrie appeared to be dazed, asked for directions to California. Dennis has shared his frustrations with the law enforcement, failing to follow up on him and his bizarre encounters. Laundrie is being hunted by the FBI, so forth and so on. So there's the clown dog show right here. He is. Oh, look, he's in the swamp, right? Let's. I don't know if this is gonna play. We'll see this crap show. You know, again, guys, these are all diversions, by the way. All diversions, right? All there. You know.
He looked like he was messed up or something.
This is the guy who's seen him in a parking lot.
He asked me anything, and he looked at me and he said, "Man, I'm lost." And then he said, "My girlfriend and I got into a fight, but she called me and told me that she loves me, and I've got to get to California to see her."
That's a guy who claims he saw Gabby Petito's boyfriend, and the search for him is ramping up as a hiker claims he saw Brian Laundrie all the way north in Tennessee near the Appalachian Trail this weekend.
So again, supposedly then, Laundrie is delusional. So he was in, they said he was in a white truck. This guy seen him, Appalachian near, whatever, Tennessee or whatever. And he still thinks his girlfriend is alive somewhere, right? What's really going on here? Then you got Clown Man Dog. Let's see what happens here, guys. And of course it won't play. I should have let it play. See, they don't let me have my they don't let me do my little commentary here, but let's keep on going. If I can't play it, that's fine. Again, head lies, right? All these things. Well, anyway, the dog, right? The dog bounty hunter says he has evidence. Was it this evidence here that dog bounty hunter said on the scent dog, the clown bounty hunter finds Monster energy drink in new campsite in sleuth spot Brian's Laundrie's mom's handbag or whatever. So here, I guess he was, looking at that campsite, and I showed this before, and he had the monster, right? The monster, because we know, everybody now knows or thinks that Laundrie is a monster. And then here the symbol, you see the symbol here again, guys. There it is. Dog finds monster drink at the campsite. Oh, it's his. Let's give it to the FBI. And when we look at the monster drink, we know that's the 666, right? All part of it. connecting more dots. That's what I do here. Remember, I was one of the very first people on the internet, one of the very first people on the internet to report that the police officer, remember when they got pulled over, he had this 666, this is the police officer's arm, had a 666 symbol tattoo on him, right? And then you have Dog the Clown Bounty Hunter finds that, of course, you know, and then you see the similarities, again, connecting the dots, guys. You know, hey, you do the math. All I am is a vlogger, you know, a sleuth, an internet sleuth. Now, oh, everybody's the internet sleuth to find them and all of these things, right? Give me a break. You know, this is just more and more distractions. Of course, you had the Dog, the Clown Bounty Hunter, Aloha Brian, Dog. It's a show. It's a sham. It's sickening. But anyway, it is what it is. And talking more about the campsite, okay? Remember that you had Gabby's sister basically said, oh, I didn't see him. But now you have her talking for the first time. That's, you know, the thumbnail of the video today. She says this: if my parents are involved, they should come clean. Brian Laundrie's sister tells parents to confess what they know and urges him to turn himself in after slamming lawyers for revealing she lied about seeing him. Cassie told ABC GMA she wished her brother had come to her first when he returned from the camper's van trip without Gabby Petito on September 1st. She says, I really wish he had come to me first that day with the van because I don't think we'll be here. Well, let's look at the video, guys. So here she is. This is the news. There's her sister. The sister comes clean, right? Let's see if I find the video. This was in Good Morning America today, October 5th. Brian Laundrie's sister urges him to come forward. Let's listen into this.
I really wish he had come to me first that day with the van because I don't think we'd be here. I worry about him. I hope he's okay. And then I'm angry and I don't know what to think. I would tell my brother to just come forward and get us out of this horrible mess.
So it's not... Listen, you see, these people are so selfish. These people are so dang selfish. It isn't come forward for Abby. I'm not even, you know, it's to get us out of the mess, right? To get us out of the mess. Not for Gabby's parents. Okay, even if this is all real, whatever. Because now Gabby's parents here again, Gabby's father slams cowardly Laundrie family for not cooperating with police. And her stepdad reveals he identified her body in the new Dr. Phil interview. FBI search continues. So it wasn't so people can know what's going on. And Dr. Phil, man, Dr. Phil, give me a break. Dr. Phil is another one of those sham artists, scam artists. He's not even a doctor anymore, really. So anyway, the Gabby family, the father, Joe, or whatever his name is, says they are cowards. And the Dirty Laundrie family and her stepfather reveals and all these things identified. You know, Joe Petito's father said that the parents are cowards as police continue to hunt for missing Laundrie. Stepfather said he revealed the body and so forth and so on. Of course, you know, again, they're in Dr. Phil, both families. I mean, guys, come on, man. Come on. But this is the soap opera, the novella. Again, hey, if they die, you know, I'm not trying to say nothing bad, but it just is aggravating. So here is another video. Let's get into, again, the sister. So she said, oh, you know, just get your butt, just let yourself known, you know, put yourself out there because we want to get this done and over with, right? It isn't about Gabby or whatever. It's about them. This shows you how these people are. It shows you how Brian is. This is why these people are psychopaths. Well, let's watch this here, how she tries to cover up. So here's the whole video here.
No.
We have fully cooperated with the police since September 11th when they called. I did not say that I saw my brother. I said I haven't been able to speak to him in reference to the time when I was called by the police. Since that point, I haven't been able to speak to my brother. I've been honest.
What happened?
Just
yeah. The thing about it is we know Gabby's family. Gabby is...
We do too.
What do you want us to do?
Of course they know. They know the family. The dude was gonna marry, right? Whatever. It's crazy.
Police, we're not supposed to talk to anybody, and you're making my children cry.
Was Brian with you on September 1st? Did he come to this house?
Yes, he came to this house with my parents in their Mustang, not the van. I did not know that he took that van back. I found out the next day with everybody else. We are just as upset, frustrated, and heartbroken as everybody else. And I am losing my parents and my brother and my children's aunt and my future sister-in-law on top of this, and you're not helping.
Why your parents? Why your parents? You're talking about Christmas.
They're not talking to us either.
Why aren't they talking to you guys?
If I knew, I would say. I don't know.
Do you think they're involved, your parents?
I don't know.
You don't know?
We know.
You're not involved?
We have literally been finding everything out with the news with like everybody else. My kids are upset. You're upsetting my neighbors, and all we want to do is let you guys know that we don't know.
What happened? What did you guys do on the 6th through the 8th at Fort DeSoto?
We were at Fort DeSoto on the 6th. We got there at around 2 o'clock, and we left around 8 because the kids had school the next day.
On the 6th?
On the 6th. We only stayed for about 6 hours.
Who was there?
My mom, my dad, my brother.
Would you guys be willing to go on record to say that you would like your brother Brian Laundrie to turn himself over?
So again, so they don't know nothing, and you know what? I'm believing her that they kind of don't. I mean, I'm getting the feeling, yeah, they don't know, but again, like I stated earlier, how the heck are you gonna go? You're not gonna ask for Gabby, and I guess they're trying not to say what Brian said, but maybe the FBI told them not to say whatever. I get it. I am kind of believing that Brian was keeping this close to his chest. You know, didn't want to say nothing to them. The family knows. I believe the mother and father know a lot more. They're covering for him. And I guess they're probably like, well, listen, let's not tell your sister or nobody about what's happening. Let's just keep it to the lawyer. We're going to help, we're going to figure this out. So I am getting that. But I just think it's ignorant to say, well, I don't know. You do know certain things.
What was going on at Fort DeSoto campground? What were you guys doing there? Like,
where's the questions? Where's Gabby?
We had s'mores. We had dinner.
What did Brian say anything about Gabby?
We had kids there. Nothing came up.
Right. That's a lie.
No, we told the FBI everything.
Did Brian go?
The world does not need to know what the FBI knows. And that's why we're silent.
They've asked us to not say anything.
This is me coming out against them.
They're suffering. Big
We're
time.
suffering.
Well,
they're suffering.
To be fair,
I understand your view.
I mean, to be fair, they lost a
100%.
life. So
I know.
I really feel bad for you, but again, I don't
No,
feel bad
I
for
know.
you.
Exactly.
That's fine. You feel how you feel. We how we feel. My kids are upset. You're upsetting my children, who are very upset that they had to find out that their aunt died from you people screaming at them from the house. So that's not.
Where was that at?
On Saturday when you were here.
Your aunt died.
No, their aunt.
Their aunt died.
Yes,
the future aunt.
They consider her aunt, Aunt Gabby, forever. So.
To be honest with you, we can't even hear you inside.
Exactly. So they see Uncle Brian, but no mention of Aunt Gabby. Again, bullcrap.
I mean,
so where else have you seen Brian since September 1st?
I have not seen anybody after 8 o'clock on September 6th. I have not spoken to my parents.
How long did they stay there? Do you know? Like at the Fort DeSoto campground? Did Brian go off on his own into the woods or anything?
We don't know.
What we've been told, we know as much as you.
Did you? So when he came here September 1st, right? You said he came. What did he come here for?
My parents wanted to surprise the kids to pick them up at school. I did not know that Brian was with them when we had previously planned to hang out with them. This is not what we want to be doing. This is not how we want the world to find out when we're angry and upset. But I can't have my kids be crying for 3 days in a row.
What did the FBI take out of the house here? Like what?
Nothing.
They came here though.
Yes.
During.
We met with them multiple times.
You met with them multiple times.
Yeah.
Did they ask you for like polygraphs or anything like that?
No, but
no.
We don't know.
We're not involved in this at all.
He's my brother, and that's it.
The parents, we've been outside the parents' home for 2 weeks straight.
I know. I've been watching.
parents home for 2 weeks straight.
I know. I've been
There's people out there, they feel your family's involved. A cloud of suspicion. The reason why we're here for you is because the media
ended up misconstruing what I said when they asked me if I had seen my brother. Like I said in the beginning, they didn't say, have you seen Brian? It was, what's the weirdest thing about this all? It was, I haven't been able to speak to my brother. I tried to contact him after this. I tried to contact my family after this. I hadn't been able to speak to my brother. That's it.
Remember when the media, when she first came out, and again, they said, have you talked to your brother? And she goes, I haven't spoken to my brother. Whatever. So everybody thought she didn't talk to him. But now she's saying when they interviewed her after the camp, this is the weirdest. It's BS, man. And again, it's not fair for the Laundrie family or the Petito family.
Additional burner phones.
I have no idea.
They're talking about the phones.
No,
like,
he's my brother that I don't talk to that much.
And the parents ain't talking to you. Your own parents are not talking to you for what reason? They just...
The lawyer said not to.
Whose lawyer?
Their parents' lawyer.
Their lawyers.
Lawyer. We have nothing to hide. We were told not to talk to anybody, and I'm upset that we have to come out and do this and then explain myself to them.
So when Gabby was missing, the parents weren't even looking for her. They weren't even out looking for her.
We don't even know what they knew. We can
Do
assume.
you know that she was missing when they went to Fort DeSoto?
No.
You didn't have no
September
clue that
11th,
she was missing?
The detective that was working with Gabby's mom called me up while we were on vacation.
We were in Orlando.
And then I called her back because we were eating dinner, and I told her everything she needs to know. We told them from day one that we were at Fort DeSoto with them on the 6th and that they came over here on the 1st. The police has known everything that's out there the whole time, from September 11th night on. That's when I became involved, and I knew nothing before that.
Any other
So
questions?
what were your thoughts after you found out she was missing and your brother was here by himself and in her van and ran up $1,000 on her credit
These are
card?
things we're not allowed to answer.
Have you ever seen Brian hit Gabby?
No.
Have you ever seen him fight?
No.
Have you seen him hit any woman?
No, I've never seen him be abusive or angry in anything. No.
You know that we talked to the neighbors. We canvassed your parents' neighborhood.
So they never seen them fight, right? You know, you're going to hear that they lived with them a year. Notice how he started going back and forth a little. He started getting nervous, right? She's holding her arm still.
They heard screams coming out of your parents' house on multiple occasions.
Your parents' home.
Okay,
Screams.
I don't know what to tell you about
Might have been
that.
our kids. We lived there for like years.
Oh, you lived at the home in Wabasso?
Yeah,
Gabby and Brian lived with us.
when they were in New York.
And you've never seen them fight? No argue? No?
Of course, you know,
But nothing.
Everybody bickers, but nothing like what no
Do they have a
domestic anything.
constituted domestic violence?
No, yes, or else we would have done something about it.
Right.
Like, I don't stand for that. I was in a bad relationship similar to that what's saying has happened. I wouldn't let that happen.
Right. Look at his face, like, ugh. And watch this.
I thought evil monsters were made out to be.
We're not the monsters were made out to be, and then he does what they call the duper's delight. These people are hiding stuff. Again, you seen them at the campsite, no mention of Gabby, no where's Auntie Gabby, all BS. Oh, we're not, again, you seen the video like, well, we just want them to come clean because we want to get done with this. But no really caring, you know, guys, come on. And then you got the little duper's delight there. Look at him smile. Look at that. We're not the monsters we're made out to be. And the guy's smiling like a devil. Right? Right? Give me a break.
A lot of people just want answers. There's a cloud of suspicion. Nobody came to your house, I'm sure, to after it came out in the media, they said, oh, you lied. They said that you misled the... Saying that you didn't see him.
Right. I didn't say that I didn't see him. I said I didn't speak to him after that question was, like, what was the weirdest thing that I haven't been able to talk to my brother? As in, from the 11th forward, I have not been able to talk to my brother.
Around.
Yes.
If you read the transcript, it's right
The
there.
transcripts are out there of everything that was said. And then I was...
So, of course, the media manipulating. I can see that.
Not what I said. I'm sincere.
I think you guys need to make like a public statement telling Brian to turn himself in. I think that would ease a lot of people's...
We don't even know
you know.
on the Laundries.
Do you think he's dead?
No idea.
Where does he camp around here? Like, where else besides Fort DeSoto?
We've told
I'm sure she's given
the FBI everything. Everything.
When you guys were children, you're obviously your whole family's outdoorsy. So when you guys were children, you know, like every summer I went to a place. Where was your summer vacations at normally?
We didn't have that. We grew up on a great street where our summer vacation was hanging out with our friends. So
I mean, we have to. We are here for the Petito family. They are suffering bravely, things that you will never even feel.
Hope not.
And it's just right now. You know, having your family destroyed, and then the people that you trusted your family member with is ignoring you and hanging up the telephone on you.
I understand. I'm in the
Exactly.
I'm getting it.
Why couldn't she answer the phone? Why couldn't she take the text?
Why would he do that? Like, why?
Protect his client because she's not their client.
So I'm just as mad.
Did they have a storage shed, Gabby, and
They have a storage locker.
Brian? Do you know where it was?
I have no idea.
Do you know what date your brother flew back, that your dad paid for the plane?
Didn't even know he paid for the plane.
Did he fly back?
Didn't know. Again, Brian's a bum. Brian doesn't have any money. He's a loser. Of course the father's paying for crap.
From, like, around, like, what, the 17th or something? Around, like, the 17th or something?
Yeah,
after the fight.
He got here on the 17th. I don't know what day he left.
Did you see him on that trip?
Yes.
What was discussed? Anything? Was he discussed about?
They were talking. He was telling me where they were going next. I FaceTimed with Gabby and the kids on that trip. And I didn't.
Did he say he got in a fight with Gabby? He didn't talk about that incident?
Just was surprised to us.
Yeah. We're unfortunately in the dark as much as everybody else. And more
What was your brother like when he was in middle school and a teenager? What was he like?
I didn't live in the house at the time.
Has he ever been violent with you?
No.
Never
Violent with
been
anybody?
Brother? I mean, me and my sister went at it. She pulled my hair, picked me in my eye.
Hey, the whole family.
We're not.
Yeah, you're older.
He's not like my little together brother. I mean, I was.
But you guys lived in the house at Wabasso. Everybody lived there.
No, my parents lived in New York.
Oh, they lived in New York. You lived in that house.
We were remodeling the house.
And then Brian and Gabby came there.
When they moved down to Florida, they moved in with us to get on their feet.
How did they meet?
High school.
High school.
She's like laughing. She's like, everybody knows that. Right? Come on, man.
You know.
I feel like I'm answering too many things.
Yeah, I understand. And I appreciate and respect. Out of respect, we're gonna leave. We're gonna leave out of respect. We're gonna leave. I don't think we're gonna be back. And I'm sorry.
No,
This is what we wanted. And this.
We were told not to come out, but I can't have my kids crying.
Well, the fact that you came out, we're not coming back.
Yeah, we're not.
I mean, unless you're lying or there's something new, we're not coming back. God bless you guys.
No, us too.
We just want justice for her.
We're upset. We're sad.
And you see, we're rational people. We just want answers. We want just closure for Gabby.
If I were you, change your strategy because.
Yeah. Their strategy sucks.
It's a tough situation, and I'm hearing you, and I appreciate you guys coming out and talking. We do respect that, and that's why.
Save our neighbors.
And this, again, if no one, I don't think anyone would have ever came to your house until the media came out and said, "Well,
the media said that." And my parents' lawyer really screwed me over by saying that he just.
Well, I saw the comment that
he did not just stop by on the way home, and I was livid, and I'm not speaking to anybody.
Yeah, no.
I'm done. Because that put me in danger. That made my kids find out this horrible way with questions. We were waiting until there was some kind of closure, so the kids were just sad. Instead of sad, worried, and now really scared of you guys.
Well, based off all the stuff on the internet, do you think Brian killed Gabby?
I don't know. The internet is the internet.
Understand. If you had anything to say to Gabby's family, what would you say?
So he thinks that he didn't kill her. Okay, so when they ask the question, notice again the response, his head turns, no. She looks like she doesn't know. She's worried, but in his mind, he does not, he didn't kill her. Let's look at this again here, guys.
Well, based off all the stuff
Watch
on the
his
internet,
head.
do you think Brian killed Gabby?
I don't know.
No, you see, boom. In his mind, he did it. She don't know, okay? But she's closed up too. Of course, she's hoping not, but this guy, and they're both closed up now with their hands. And, but he actually, his head went like back and forth.
Understand. If you had anything to say to Gabby's family, what would you say?
We've already reached out through the FBI to them, so.
Yeah, very. I mean, I know
through the FBI, no call. Hey, listen, I'm sorry about Gabby. We really don't know it. Whatever, right? Nothing like that, though, right? No, we're just not going to talk either, right?
Personally, and I can share this. What do you have to say to Gabby's family?
I don't have anything to say right now because the police has told us specifically
not
to talk to anybody or anything.
And she's going outside of that talking to you.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to be.
As long as you didn't say anything that you tell them.
They know everything.
No, they know everything. 100% honesty. September 11th night forward, we've been cooperative.
It's just frustrating
met
because
them.
the family's upset because they're not getting the belongings from Gabby that are in your parents' home.
We have no idea what they have or
They
don't
won't
have.
get. They won't give them.
I don't know.
The parents have hung up the phone on them.
I mean, it's just frustrating, you know.
I'd also like to say that not to
That's messed up.
upset Mr. Tito any further, but I did not get any phone calls from him in the days prior to this September 11th. September 11th, I checked my phone records. I don't see any. He maybe had the wrong number for me. So I was not ignoring his phone calls.
Okay, so.
First one was from the.
And that could have happened. He could have
Yeah.
had the wrong phone number. It's very easy. So
We called them right back.
it doesn't, you know.
It's just sad. It's just a sad situation. It's just sad. You know, I don't know what to think, but I appreciate you guys
Yeah,
coming out.
yeah, they can
And,
just say whatever,
I
but
do appreciate you coming out. I don't know what to think. You know. Yeah, to us, the silence was like a form of guilt. You understand?
Oh yes,
Like-
I understand. But for us, silence was not guilt. Silence was
Well,
the
nobody
FBI
came here
telling us
until
not
the
to.
lie
Yes,
was betrayed.
I know.
And, you know-
and
Plenty of people here, but.
Oh, they have come by.
but
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
But there's just people upset. They just want answers. They want Brian because he's on the loose.
Trust me, I understand.
Whether he's dead or alive, he's out there.
Because one,
Sooner
this
he's found,
sucks
the
for us.
sooner
Yeah.
this is over for us.
Yes.
We can start to close
And that's
the
what we keep
process.
trying to express to your parents is that if they can just come out and just start cooperating,
I'm making a statement.
making a statement,
I know.
we will go away.
I've
I mean,
been-
we have to. We are here.
Same.
Bless you guys.
For her.
No, us too.
We just
It's
want
my
justice
exam.
for her.
We're upset. We're sad.
And you see, we're rational people. We just want answers. We want just closure for Gabby.
I would, if I were you, change your strategy because
We don't
you know
have strategy.
they don't have a strategy.
Yeah, they don't even have a
Your-
lawyer.
your Gabby deserves better, and maybe help pressure your parents into doing the right thing.
right,
Because
I
I'm
agree
telling
with
you,
that.
Gabby's family's suffering gravely, and your parents know more than they're letting on, and it sounds like they deceived you, which is not good for any parent.
I still believe she knows something. There ain't no way in hell she didn't ask for Gabby. She knew something. Okay, maybe, of course, Brian, no, she's fine. She went back to New Jersey, New York, wherever the heck she's from. So, okay, then she don't know. Of course, people do lie. But she looks like I said, a busybody. She looks like she'll ask, well, what happened? Did you guys get in a fight? How was the trip? Okay, and she's not really saying anything. And, you know, again, maybe the FBI did say don't say anything. You know, but still. But at the end of the day, yeah, I think they completely don't know everything. Of course not. They're in the dark, kind of, that deal. But they do know certain things. But they have to keep their mouth shut, I guess.
I'm just hoping that maybe some pressure from the family might help them cooperate with law enforcement so we can put an end to this. Like, I've got better things to do. I'm burnt up. I've got chapped lips.
We've been out there.
Sick and tired.
You have a beautiful neighborhood. We've been outside your parents' home for 2 weeks. We just want answers. We want them to come forward and share everything they know. But they refuse to, you know, they just stay silent. They're in their home. Yesterday they went out gardening in the back of your house, you know, during, you know, Brian's on the loose. They haven't given any public statement saying, hey, Brian, turn yourself in, you know.
Help me find my son, or like nothing.
They're outside
Nothing.
gardening.
No,
We
they're
are
out
just
gardening.
baffled and blown away as
It's
everybody
like, you
else.
know, going about our lives like
I
nothing
know.
happened.
Do you think?
Yeah, but one thing you guys got, you see, one of the things, though, in a lawyer's perspective or people that have legal stuff, guys, you know you have to keep your mouth shut, especially Brian or whatever. One of the main things they always tell you when you're getting arrested, you have the right to remain silent. That's your right. anything you say or will be held against you in a court of law. I don't blame, the parents or anybody for that sense to really say anything. And I know that may upset some people and, it seems more guilty, but that's the right. Now, of course, I believe Brian still is guilty. Everything is pointing to that. I talked about it in my videos and everything. So, hey, it is what it is. They can only do so much. But yeah, the parents ain't really helping as much. Right. He's missing nothing. Hey, we're just going to say we want to find our son just like everybody else. That's it. The truth will come out or this or that when it does. But these people are agitated and I get it. But man, at the end of the day, guys, I'm going to tell you, if you're in any type of criminal thing or anything, you keep your mouth shut. You should get a lawyer. That's it. So anyway, let's continue on.
September 14th, where Brian allegedly bought a burner phone at the 18th. Do you think his mom was with him? You think your mother? Because it's
probably because he got no money.
I don't know what.
Brian didn't like a cell phone to begin with.
He didn't like cell phones. Is he like an outdoorsman? What is he like? What's his hobbies? Like, does he like do camping like at outdoors? And do you think he could survive out in the woods for a month?
I think anybody could survive out in the woods for a month if you grab a book and go out there and try.
I don't know if I asked before, but do you think he's alive?
I hope so.
You hope so.
No.
See, I think people want him.
So she said no. She said no, and he said maybe. Let's go back here. I want to hear that one more time. This is a long video, guys. Thanks for still hanging around. Let me know what you think in comments down below. This is the first time I've seen the whole video here. So yeah, let's get to it.
But do you think he's alive?
I hope so.
You hope so.
So she says, I don't know. But you see, I don't know. So it was a stretched, I don't know. So she's leaning more, he's gone. And he's saying, I hope so.
I think people want him held accountable, but no harm done to him.
Yeah, of course.
We don't want harm done to him. We just want him held accountable for his actions.
We would like to give his nephews an answer to
right.
They can see their grandparents again. When, see their uncle or up to him or anything. He was their hero, so.
I'm sorry for your guys' pain. I'm sorry for you guys' pain. I really am.
Yeah, right.
I'm very sorry, yeah.
Sorry, guys. You guys have a good day. God bless you. I hope everything turns out. Keep praying. This all ends, and then everyone can move on and just move forward from here.
But we need to find your brother so we can start.
100%. I don't
start the healing.
No, she really don't got the info for that. I know. Yeah, she's shut down, and they're shutting her down to protect her, which is actually a good thing.
We don't condone any violence on your parents.
Nope.
We've been out there, but we haven't.
Protesting against violence.
We've been out there, but we haven't went on their property. We don't want anyone doing any damage to their house. We don't want anybody to storm their house. We just want answers. We want them to come forward. Hopefully they'll do that. Hopefully, I'll be honest. I prayed. I've been praying for the last couple of days, saying I hope they repent and do what's right. Amen. Just like I prayed for you guys. Yes. I prayed that I'd be able to speak to you guys, or you guys would come out and give answers. I prayed for that the last couple of days. I said, and this might happen, and it did. God bless you guys, and let's just hope this gets resolved quickly, because the longer he's out, it's a danger.
Gonna be dead.
I agree. I just wanted to make sure you guys understood that this is.
Yeah, don't come back. In other words, I don't blame her. I don't blame her. Don't come back.
Thank you, Cassie, for your time.
That's it. Leave those people alone. And that's that.
Very powerful.
So, I'll go keep this going.
Cassie, Laundrie, sister to Brian, James, her husband, came out and talked to us. They came out and talked to us, and I listened to them. And we've been outside the Laundrie house, the parents, for weeks protesting. We're not coming back here. We're not coming back here unless something develops that she knows, but I will give her the benefit of the doubt for now. God bless. This is Patriot Activism.
So there you go, guys. So there you go. You tell me what you think down below. It's been a long video, guys. I really appreciate you guys coming aboard. Again, just connecting some dots here putting it all together. It is what it is, right? And let's hope that this just ends. I'm really tired of the clown show. I'm tired of it. The distractions when so many other things are going on. Let's just pray it's over. The symbolism, all these things going down. And yeah, that's it, guys. So again, once again, thank you so much for coming aboard here on the Trending Stream. I really appreciate you guys, each and every one of you. Much love. If you haven't subscribed, click and hit the bell. I want to thank all the Patreons. That helps support this channel. It means so much to me as well. I pray that you are all safe, that you are all blessed, and I'll talk to you and see you on the next one. Take care. Thanks again. Bye-bye.